Ladies and gentlemen, John McCain does not believe that clean coal is part of our future. Don't take my word for it. Take his word for it. Here's what he said, quote, "In a perfect world, we'd like to transition away from coal entirely." Now that does not sound like a guy who's attacking us, saying we're not for clean coal. And now, to reinforce that, look at his plans. Look at where he wants to invest. The oil companies are already getting a $30 billion tax cut over the next 10 years. And what does John McCain want to do? And Sarah Palin, he wants to give them an extra $4 billion a year in additional tax cuts. So John, if you're listening, stop this malarkey about who's for clean coal. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake about it. The oil companies have placed their bets on Sarah Palin and John McCain, not on Barack Obama and Joe Biden. That's why Appalachia can't afford to go with McCain and must go with Obama. Look, Barack and I believe that clean coal is part of our energy future, a necessary part, and also a great export capacity. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we supported adding $200 million in funding for studies on carbon sequestration, carbon capture, and sequestration technology. Why? Not just so we can use coal more and use it more friendly, so we can export that technology, create American jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, China is building one coal-fired plant a week. It's a dirty plant. They got 300 years of dirty coal. We can turn this from a liability into an asset. We can actually develop the technology you all are developing here and export it, create American jobs, and help them make the environment for them and for us a lot cleaner. This should be a win-win situation, folks. This is what we should be doing, investing in this technology. Instead of pouring our energy dollars into the sands of Saudi Arabia and the pockets of Venezuela, we should be exporting homemade technology, solving not only our own energy problems and challenges, but helping the world solve the rest of them. We should become the engine of change. Look, we need to make an investment in rebuilding America's infrastructure as well, including broadband and the infrastructure for the future. But our roads, our sewers, our water systems, they create jobs, folks. Our plan, we estimate, will create 12,000 new jobs, Governor, over the next 10 years, right here in West Virginia, just by investing in infrastructure in America. And folks, I don't have to tell West Virginians any more than I have to tell Delawareans. We need, not only because it's fair, necessary, and moral, but also because it's good, sound business. We need affordable, available health care for every American citizen. And for you young people in the audience, some of you up front here, in addition to making sure your parents get a $4,000 refundable tax credit for sending each one of you to school every year, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make another deal with you. We believe we have to broaden the definition of what constitutes service to your country. Broaden the definition of national service. I have a son like many of you, that's why I'm wearing this blue star, a son about to deploy to Iraq for a year. He's the Attorney General of the state of Delaware. He's a great young man, and I'm very proud of him. But he's doing no more than tens of thousands of people here in this state have done. But here's my point. We have to broaden our definition of national service beyond just serving in the military. We're going to make a deal with all you young people. And here's the deal, for real. If you serve the country, if you serve underserved rural areas, if you serve in inner cities, if you serve in senior centers, hospitals, if you help people in this country, you provide service to your nation, we will guarantee you go to college.